Chapter 3. A New King. The king's son, Malcolm, was worried.
I must leave at once,
he thought.
Someone murdered my father. Perhaps they're going to kill me too. I must get help, for me and for my country. Perhaps the King of England can help me. I must go and see.
He spoke to no one, but he got on his horse and he left Macbeth's house quickly. Later, all the most important people in Scotland met and talked about the terrible news.
Who's going to be our new king?
They asked.
What about Duncan's son, Malcolm?
Malcolm isn't in Scotland with us now. He ran away when his father died.
Then what about Macbeth? He's our best soldier and the general of our army. Let's make him our king.
Yes! Macbeth!
Everyone cried excitedly.
Macbeth, King of Scotland!
Banquo was alone in a big room in Macbeth's castle.
The witches were right about Macbeth,
he thought.
He's the king now. He's rich, and he lives in the biggest castle in Scotland. But how did Duncan die? Did Macbeth murder him? Yes, he did, I think. And I'm afraid.
Then Banquo remembered the witch's words.
Banquo, the father of kings.
Banquo thought about his son, Fleance.
Perhaps Fleance is going to be king one day.
Just then, Macbeth and his wife, the Queen, came into the room. Many lords, ladies, and servants came in with them.
Banquo, my good friend,
said Macbeth.
We are having a banquet at the castle this evening. Can you come?
Of course, my lord,
answered Banquo.
Are you going to ride this afternoon?
Yes, my lord.
Are you going far?
No, my lord. I'm coming back later this evening.
Remember the banquet.
Of course, my lord.
And are you riding alone or with your son?
Fleance is coming with me, my lord,
answered Banquo.
And we're leaving soon.
Good. Banquo, did you hear about Malcolm?
asked Macbeth.
He murdered his father, King Duncan. We all know the truth now. And I have more terrible news.
Macbeth went on.
Malcolm's in England now, and he's making trouble. We must talk. Tomorrow, perhaps.
Macbeth smiled at Banquo when he left. But he wasn't happy. Macbeth was worried. He too remembered the witch's words.
Banquo, the father of kings.
Does Banquo know the truth about Duncan's murder? And did I murder Duncan for Banquo's son to be king after me?
He cried. Later, when Macbeth was alone, a servant came into the room.
There are 2 visitors here. They want to see you, my lord,
he said.
Good. I'd like to see them now,
answered Macbeth. The 2 men came in.
I have some important work for you,
said Macbeth.
There is a man called Banquo. He's a good man, everyone thinks. But it's not true. He is our enemy. He must die. Do you understand?
Yes, my lord,
said the 2 men.
We're not afraid.
Good. He's riding with his son now. When they come back this evening, you must kill them. Remember, his son must die too.
The men left, and soon after Lady Macbeth came in.
Why are you here, my lord, far from your friends? What are you thinking of?
She asked. She looked at his worried face.
All right, you killed Duncan.
She said.
But when you can't change something, don't think about it.
Yes,
answered Macbeth.
You're right. Duncan is dead. But Banquo and his son, Fleance, live.
And what can we do about that?
Asked Lady Macbeth.
Don't ask me now, my love.
Smiled Macbeth.
But wait and see.
When Banquo and his son came back to the castle, it was dark. They got off their horses and began walking to the castle door. Suddenly, 2 men ran out from behind some trees.
Who are you? What do you want?
Asked Banquo. The 2 men didn't answer.
Are you ready?
Said one of the men.
Let's do it, now.
The 2 men suddenly took out their daggers and stabbed Banquo. They were very quick, and Banquo couldn't stop them.
They're going to kill me, Fleance. But you must stay alive.
He cried.
Run, Fleance! Run!
Fleance ran away at once,
Quick, let's go after him.
said one of the murderers.
We must get him too, or the king's going to be very angry.
The murderers ran after Fleance, but they couldn't find him because it was dark.